3, 2, 1. So here we are. We have 4 instances of most wanted running. So in the top left, we have the PlayStation 2 version. In the top right, we have the PSP version. In the bottom left, we have the DS version with, 2 screens, as you can see. And in the bottom right, we have the Game Boy Advance version. Now, if you're asking where the Java version is, I tried my hardest to find it. I couldn't find it. I couldn't set it up. And also, like, if you want to be pedantic, yes, I know, there's also the GameCube version. There's both the OG Xbox and Xbox 360 versions. There's the PC version. Honestly, I just decided to just pick one. It doesn't really matter, right? Like, they're all the same version. That's what I wanted to achieve. I didn't want to, like, play every port. I wanted to play every version. And these are all, like, the 4 different versions of the game that exist. And I'm gonna try to play all of them. So I'm not sure what the goal should be. I think my goal for now is to at least beat Sonny, the first Blacklist boss, in every single version. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna be doing. I'm controlling everything with the same controller as well. So I'm controlling all of these games at the same time. Yeah, I guess we just hit it. I'm just gonna press the start button. I'm not sure what that does. Okay, so we got into the main menu on the PSP version and on the DS version. On the GBA version, we're still in the language select. I need to press start again. Takes a little bit longer to load. Okay, I have to press A on the PS2 version. The menuing is gonna be absolutely complicated. Okay. So now I guess we're in the game. We're also in the game now on the Game Boy Advance version, which is good. I think for now I'm just gonna focus on the PS2 version and to just kind of like get into the game there. Maybe while there's some loading or some cutscenes, I can maybe take care of maybe the PSP version. Like, I should really like prioritize this. So I think my priority is going to be the PS2 version first. Try to get as far as there. Then, whenever I can, take care of the PSP version. Then the DS version. And then lastly, the GBA version. I think that is going to be like my order of priority. So first, let's just get into the career on the PS2 version. Start career. And I think I just started a race. Okay, I started a race on the GBA and PSP version. That is not something I want to do. I'm gonna try to back out. Quit on the DS version. Quit on the PSP version. Okay, don't send me back into a race here. Don't send me back into a race. Let's try to get... How do I do anything? I never played these versions. Okay, career on the PSP version is there. That's the first race. I think we might actually get into a race soon on the PSP version. So I think I'm gonna start on the PSP version. I'm not sure what's going on the others. Yeah, I'm just... Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna focus on the PSP version. Since that's the first one where we actually managed to get into a race. So, that's gonna be my focus for now. We're still watching the opening on the PlayStation 2 version. That is not skippable either, so it's just gonna be running for a while. And I'm still menuing on both the DS and GBA version, but that is okay. So, this is already such a mess. Okay. Oh god. Dude, I have to be careful. Like, if I let go of the gas and then reapply it, that means I'm selecting something in the menus. Okay, so we are now driving on the PS2 version as well. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get anywhere because obviously, like, the steering needs to be completely different. Like, I need to do completely different turns on both of these versions. Yeah, I'm just gonna complete the race on the PSP version, and then I don't know. The thing is, we're still in the prologue. There's not actually a race you need to win at first in the prologue on PS2. You just need to get to like a certain point. It doesn't really matter how fast or how slow you are. So I think we can just kind of like slowly crawl our way to the point where we need to get to. Okay, we're just doing donuts on PS2, which is great. Where are we going? Oh my god, I restarted the prologue race. I think probably because I went back so far. I went back so far that I restarted the prologue race. I didn't even know that was possible. I did not even know that can happen. But that was actually perfect because the timing was so good that I can actually just continue on the PS2 version now. So I'm just gonna complete the prologue there. Or at least like this first initial bit. Okay, so that's the prologue done. Okay, I'm gonna focus on the DS version. Where are we now? Decal design. We're in the customization menu. Where's the career? There we go. Career. Start a new career. Yes. I think we just bought a car on the GBA version without noticing. I'm not sure what I just bought. Okay, we're starting a simultaneous race again. This time PS2 and DS. I think I will focus on the PS2 version because the PS2 version has a prologue. So we're not actually in any of the Blacklist races yet. So that's the race done on PS2. I'm gonna restart the race on the DS, I think. I'm gonna try to complete it while the cutscene is running. Oh man, I forgot how horrible the DS version is. Oh, you have no idea how bad this feels. Good God. Okay. It's nice that the cutscene is running. That means, you know, just kind of idling. You know, it's like TikTok, you know? You can just kind of watch the... some cutscenes or some, like... It's like when people upload movie clips and then have some, like, I don't know, like, Subway Surfers gameplay. That is the exact experience. Yeah, this is how theaters and cinemas are gonna work in the future, you know? You're gonna have the movie running on the big screen and then there's like a small screen, like either above or on the side somewhere with just like some random gameplay to keep people occupied, you know? Okay, so the next race is starting on the PS2. I'm not entirely done yet with the DS race. It's actually gonna take a little bit longer. Actually, I know where we are on the PS2 version. This is, what the fuck was that? What? Wait, I think I just glitched out of the map on the DS version. Did you see that? Okay, I think that's the finish line here. Yes, good. Okay, I want to still do the prologue race here. Okay, I don't necessarily want to... Okay, we started a race on the GBA. I'm not sure how I managed to do that. And now we have the horrible GBA music playing alongside. It looks like we're actually getting places on the GBA. Look at that. I don't think that's a career race, unfortunately. Okay, that's that race done. I'm gonna try to exit out on the GBA race. Oh wait, no, that was actually... Wait, event locked? Where the hell are we? Wait, you start with Taz on the GBA? Okay, I'm gonna do the GBA race. But I'd like to make some progress on the GBA. Honestly, in that case, we were already in the race that we needed to be in. We actually made some like reasonable progress. Also, I think we're inspecting the car on the PSP. But you know what? That's good. That prevents us from accidentally buying something that we didn't mean to. Whoa, dude. Okay, the collisions are really whack on the GBA. What was that? Okay, so that should be the first race done. I'm gonna try to restart the PS2 race and try to make some progress there. Actually, can I press several buttons at the same time? Okay, I can. You know what? Maybe with that I can do some menuing at the same time because I would like to get into a proper menu on the PSP. So I'm gonna try to do that at the same time while I'm trying to maneuver the car and get out of the customization menu here. Then re-engage the gas. That way we're engaging this. There we go. I think now we actually might be in a race on every version. I'm not sure if that's really helpful, because I don't think I can win any races unless I'm focusing on that particular game. Although honestly, like, on the GBA, we're doing pretty damn well. But we can at least like sort of keep up there. It's kind of nuts, honestly. Okay, I think I turned around on the GBA. That's not good. I'm also turned around. I'm turned around on all versions, except for the PS2, which I'm focusing on right now. That is great. Okay, pause and exit all of these. Yes, exit here, get out everywhere. So we have a cutscene here. I think I want to start a new race on the PSP while this is going. We still have four to go here at the very least. So I'm gonna focus on the PSP now. And we're also redoing the first race, I think, on the GBA. That's a little unfortunate. It would be really interesting to see how fast you could do this. I gotta be honest. It would be really interesting to like do a speedrun of this, you know. Although, isn't this the Razor race? You don't have to win that. Once again, it's like in the very beginning, like you just need to get to a certain point. So we might actually be able to do that on the, you know, at the same time. And we restarted the race on PS2. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna restart PS2. Focus us back on PS2. Like really, the main thing is to not get busted on PS2. That is really the main dangerous thing. If that happens, we're actually in trouble. Wait, what? Why is the GBA version stuck? Wait, what's going on with the GBA version? Did I break it? Okay, I think we're done on PS2. Like, the car's gonna break down. We can select a car on PS2. Unfortunately, I don't have an Underground 2 save file, so I'm just gonna get the Cobalt here. That way, it's perfectly balanced. We have 2 Golfs on one side and 2 Cobalts on the other side. I'm not sure if you can get the cops here while you're in free roam on PS2. I would say no. So I'm actually gonna use this time to, okay, quit the race on DS. Let's just start a race here. Nice. Okay, let's try to get to the safe house. Because I'm not sure if we can trigger the cops here, because if we can trigger the cops, we can also get busted. We have unlocked the boss event against Taz. on DS. Okay, that was actually really quick. We didn't even need to do all the races. And yeah, I'm just gonna do the race on GBA now. Honestly, I will say so far is my first exposure to the GBA version. It's not as bad as the DS version. I think the DS version is actually considerably worse. And what the PSP race started first, so I'm gonna do the PSP race now. Can I start another race on PS2 while I'm at it? Okay, there we go. I'm not sure if that's helpful. That means we're not in free roam anymore, which means we can't get the cops, which means we can't get busted. So I will actually happily take that. Dude, the cops are being called on the PS2. I'm just standing here. Why are the cops being called? What the hell? I thought it was safe if I'm in a race. I wasn't even moving. Okay, let's try to escape the cops. Actually, we can do the cop challenges right now. So I want to try to not lose the cops too early. I'm painting on the DS? What can I paint? Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. Can I put that on my car while I'm driving? Okay, how do I apply it? Visual upgrades, decal design? Nice, we customized the car. Okay, I think we can start to escape now. I'm not sure if I have enough bounty though. Okay, what am I gonna do now? I think I want to do some progress on the PSP version. Heat level increased. We're already heat level 5 on PSP. How is that even possible? I'm not even doing anything. Okay, with 2.5 seconds we still made it. Good thing I caught the shortcut. Good thing I caught the shortcut. Okay, let's try to restart the race here on PS2. Let's try to focus on that, because I think once we complete this race there, I think we might already challenge Sonny there, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think, honestly, the GBA version might not have cops at all, which is weird. Like, you have a heat level, but I think there's actually no cops anywhere. Okay, we're actually not too far behind on the GBA race. I think once I hit the speed trap, I'm actually gonna smoothly... I'm gonna smoothly focus on the GBA race now, in hopes that we can still do that. Also, I think that's a cop car right there. And now I think I want to unlock the Sonny race on PSP. I want to remember my own priority pyramid, so to say. Where am I on the GBA? Did I get out of bounds? What? I'm in the back rooms on the GBA. Okay, here's the thing. We unlocked Sonny on the PSP. We unlocked Sonny, or the first boss, on the DS. And we also unlocked Sonny on the PS2. So the only thing that's missing still is the GBA. So I'm gonna do the GBA race now. So where's the boss now? Okay, we unlocked the boss on GBA. I think we just have to select the car here. Which means we actually unlocked the boss everywhere now. I think I will do the one on PS2 first, because I know that's 2 races. I'm not sure if the others are also 2 races. I would assume probably not. There's probably just 1 race on each of them. So let's complete PS2 first. Okay. So that's Sonny beaten on PS2. That's already 1 down. Just 3 more to go. Gonna do PSP next, I think. What are we doing on DS? Load profile. I don't want to start a new save file. I think that might already be it, unless there's a second race, which I don't think there's going to be. Yeah, he's done. Okay. That's 2 down. Wait, waiting for players. What are we doing on the DS? Are we doing multiplayer? I think we were trying to do multiplayer here. I didn't even know this game had multiplayer. Hey, look at this. What? The DS version has multiplayer. Since when? Who would ever play this in multiplayer? Something happened to the camera. It's probably something that I changed in the settings. Probably in the options menu there was something for the camera. I must have probably changed it to bumper and I didn't even notice. Okay, that's fine. And it does take some practice. This is especially difficult because since I'm switching games all the time, I'm switching handling models basically. So it's really hard to just get used to how one of them controls. I'm gonna switch my focus to GBA now. We started the blacklist race here, I think. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's the first boss beaten on the DS, so only the GBA is left. And we already started the race here, so we can just kind of transition into it and just kind of take back the lead here. The GBA version is not as bad as the DS version, I would say. It's a little harder to look at, but it feels better, honestly. It feels a little bit easier to control. I think we got it. It was a pretty lengthy race. I think we managed to beat the first boss on every single version. And all it took us was, I think, 1 hour and 20 minutes roughly. Which honestly is not too bad. I honestly expected this to take way longer. Way longer. This is like the TikTok way of playing games. Can recommend. Now finish the rest of the games. No.